Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to get started on the Jada Toys Street Fighter Fei Long. Special shout out to Just J, who let me borrow his so that I can review these because I've been looking all over them and successfully I've had no luck. I was going to hit eBay, but then they're all gone on eBay too. So he was nice enough to let me borrow his while we did some toy trading. And shout out to you, homie. I appreciate you. I'm glad we always get to talk about life and stuff. But yeah. Just knows the hell I'm talking about. Life. It be getting at us real fast. But let us go and talk about Fei Long. And he warned me that I was going to fall in love with this figure. And I wanted to tell him he was going to be wrong. But he was not. He was anything but wrong. And now I'm sitting here like it's killing me how nice it is to see this figure. Like look at how good it is. This is just a basic stance on it. And it looks phenomenal. Skin tone's a little orange, but I'm okay with that, especially for the Fei Long style. The reason why I say that is because when it photographs, it's a little bit more on the glossy side for me. That's because of the way I use lighting. But that's nothing to like froth at because this thing is nice. Every which way you want to compare it, down to the head sculpt, to the articulation, it's just super duper good. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these body parts down. I'm going to flatten them out straight. Flatten them out straight. Wow. We're going to lay them out straight so that way you can see them as straight as possible. You can see just how good this figure is. It's really one of those things I'm just like, bruh. I can see why this is going to be the hot kicks figure, like without a doubt. It's really nice. Now, articulation wise, we can look up, we can look down. So that means when you do your reverse anti-air move, you'll have tons of articulation for looking up and down. As you can see here, we can hit a T-pose. Looking really phenomenal. We have bicep swivel. We have inner arm swivel that rotates all the way through and around. Thank you, Just, for wearing this in. It has a seamless look across the board, so you see no pins, right? Look at that double joint goodness. We have a beautiful butterfly joint, right? We have pegs that are horizontal for the hands as far as our ab area. So it's a little tough in there, and I don't want to ruin this for Jess, so I'm not going to go crazy. But we can move backwards. We can move really far forwards, like the super deep ab crunch. We have a soft plastic gi here, so that way when we lift our legs up, it's little to no issues, as you can see here. We have thigh swivel. We have a beautiful double joint, and we have generous ankle pivot. And oh, there's even swivel here at the sock. So, right? Let's try to get it all posed up nice. Right? Even if you wanted to do like Sifu poses, right? I went too far down. Even if you wanted to get Sifu poses, look at this. Beautiful. Across the board. This is nice. Let's train the folk. There we go. Look at this. If we wanted to do flying jump kick, at least the video game style of it, no issues, right? Even if we wanted to tuck and get that high Jeet Kune Do version, boom, right? Then if we wanted to do an elbow tap, no problem. Look at that. This is dope in every which way, and I need it. I'm so mad that I cannot find one of these. I'm willing to trade for one, but I doubt anybody's even gonna want to trade me after just reviewing in mine. I don't think anybody's gonna want to trade me for one. But I do have it on pre-order, so I'm not gonna complain too much. But this is utterly beautiful. Now we're gonna jump into accessories. So let's get to it. So now we're on to the accessories. This is where it gets really nice. It's very little because it's Fei Long, but I feel like it's perfect for him. Now we got an alternative sculpt, and this alt sculpt is the whoosho, his anti-air attack face, or when he's doing his quarter circle forward punch move. I think this sculpt is really nice, and it fits really well. I think it's one of those things where, again, this is perfect for what they're offering with Jada Toys, and it's a shame I did not get these. I cannot wait. I'm super excited for these. Next up, you'll also get two closed fists. As you see before, you had the martial arts hands. Here you'll also get two fists. And last but not least, you have the anti-air attack, the flame kick, All right. Then let me break out a stand. I need a stand. All right. Oop. There we go. I'm gonna use a small one. So let's say you wanted to do your attack. I'm gonna do it this way. Because like I said, look at this. Look how beautiful this is. And then look at that. You guys will watch me do it, so now you know what you're getting into. So look at that. Look how beautiful that is. God, this is so nice. These are really, really nice. And Jada, if you're out there and you're listening, I'm going to tell Wade this too, so he can tell you guys. You're doing an excellent job. Outright. First hands-on with it. I know Wade was telling me, but I wanted to touch it for myself. Because my policy is don't talk about anything I don't own or don't play with. And after playing with it, gotta say, hands down, this is an excellent toy, especially for the price point. Super happy with it. And yeah, I'm super excited. It's because I really enjoy Street Fighter. But most importantly, you can use it in your Marvel vs. Capcom displays. You can do it in any of your Street Fighter displays. You can mix it in perfectly with your SHF. Or you can mix your brands of doing just crossover stuff in general. Especially because Capcom does a lot of crossover fighting games. So this is perfect. With that being said, this rounds us out into the size comparison. This is where it gets fun. Because again, comparisons. I'll see you guys in a sec. Alright, here we go. We're going to get to the size comparisons. The first thing that I want to do is I want to compare it to the other Jada toys that Jay let me borrow. Is going to be Ryu. So here we are with the size comparison for these two. And like I said, man, these are nice, man. It's crazy to have these guys right next to each other, and we have another line where kind of Bandai kind of gave up on simply because sales weren't good enough. And I hope they see that as a way to return it and hopefully continue to do other parts of the line. Now that we have that, let's compare it to some SHF, because I mentioned it. Here is SHF Ryu, right? And it's crazy because I jumped straight into Fei Long. I didn't even get a chance to think about the comparison of Ryu and Ryu, which I'll probably do that video next. So here we are with Ryu and Ryu. Like I said, size-wise, they look good. Proportion-wise, they look good. The joints are just, you're going to see the difference in the joints and the coloring, so that goes without saying. So let's remove these two. Since we're on the subject of SHF Street Fighter, let's compare people like Vega, aka Balrog, depending on where you are in the world and how you grew up. Right? So here's the SHF one. Here we are with SHF Cammy and Chun-Li. I'm going to get them out one by one. And I tried different sizes for a reason, so you guys can see kind of what you're getting into. Right? And I really like it. I like the fact that it scales with these two. And it's one of those things where this is going to be an excellent line to cross over with. It's not one of those things where like, oh, I got to buy another line. You can pick and choose which one you want, mix and match. Have fun with it, for real. That's the point of these toys, is to have fun. Now, next up, this is where we get to my favorite part, the crossover stuff. So you get to do other cool stuff. So here we are with Mafex Wolverine. Right? Then you have 1000 Toys Dante. This is what happens when you get into a crossover game with me. Then we have Marvel Legends Extremis Armor Iron Man. And then we have Ultimate Cap for Marvel Legends. Couldn't find my my 20th anniversary or my other one, but not my Toys Biz, but the Toy Biz anniversary one. So here we are, size-wise. Look at this. This looks fantastic. This is a nice medium and mix of both. These are from completely different lines. All look really good with each other. Now, in case you don't remember the 90s, there was that short-lived G.I. Joe and Street Fighter crossover. So here we are with G.I. Joe Classified Retro Storm Shadow. And I'm going to use Zartan. So you can see Zartan, because he's a much bigger figure. So you can see that nice comparison between these two. So here's Zartan. Make sure he's standing up straight. There we go. Like I said, this looks really, really good. No matter how you put it, this is one of those things where most toys you're going to put in front of this Fei Long are just going to look fantastic. Next up, we have a Valaverse Soldier. Then we have a Fush Ninja. This looks fantastic. Next up, ooh, here's Mezco Ichigo. Mezigo. So here we go. Mezco Ichigo. This is featuring on a Black Skull / Stealth Gomez body. Then we have SHF Kamen Rider Kuga, who's a small boy, but still, gotta put him in there. Fan favorites, right? Now, this is something that I'm normally I get sad when I miss out on stuff, especially when I was excited for it. But I'm extremely sad that I missed out on these because it was one of those things where I was like, I was excited for it, and every chance I had, I just couldn't get a chance to like really get in on it. But thank you to Just, who allowed me to review his copies, so I get to take pretty pictures of it, and hopefully when they release later, because I have it on pre-order with like BBTS and Target, hopefully when they release I can get some later. But yeah, this has been utterly fantastic and fun as hell to do, and I like it when reviews are refreshing like this. It brings a lot of joy to me. I hope you guys enjoy the photos as I get really crazy with the crossover fun. So please, thank you. I hope that you like it. Share it. Make sure you go watch Just and Unparalleled videos. I'm gonna talk about those guys because I love them so much. Tell them I said I appreciate them. Go watch them. Tell them I sent you. And please, as always, be good, do good, drink your water, guys. Later. One thing I forgot to add for Fei Long, and I'm going to talk about it because it stood here right in front of me and I completely forgot. So here we are for Fei Long. If you want to talk about bigger characters, and somehow I let this elude me, so I apologize. Here we are with someone like Zangief. I actually love this size. Then we have a character like Edmund Honda. And again, I love the size between these guys and him. Makes it seem like they're larger than life characters. So I'm 100% here for it. So yeah, just in case you didn't know, my bad, y'all. Totally forgot. Got wrapped up in the enjoyment. I apologize.